San Bernardino, let's hear it. Make some noise. Thank you. Wow. Nice. Well, let me be up front with you guys. I haven't done stand-up in a while, so for the good of the show, please, please lower your expectations. I have done stand-up recently. I was just at the Montreal Comedy Festival in Canada, and as one tends to do in Montreal, I had a few drinks before the show. Looking back in hindsight, probably not a good idea. But you know something? I thought I had a good show. I thought I got a standing ovation, and then the paramedics told me I'd just fallen off the stage and the crowd was looking down at me. I was like, yeah, but they were applauding. He's like, shit, yeah, you did a flip and didn't spill your drink. They were amazed. They thought they were at Cirque du Soleil. Flying back from Montreal, we're flying into LAX, and the plane's hitting some bumps coming down out of the clouds, and my stewardess comes over. She's like, Mr. Clark, you have to wake up, sit up, and put on your seatbelt. We're experiencing turbulence. And I was like, well, thank God you woke me up, because I'd have slept right through that. You know, who wants to be asleep when you can be up freaking out about something? I don't know if you guys fly a lot. On each airlines now, they give you a little package of peanuts. They've basically taken everything else away, but on most flights, they give you something to drink and a little package of peanuts. And on the back of each package of peanuts, in big red letters, they print, not for resale. Shit. You're thinking, there goes a nickel. Then they harass you through the whole flight like peanuts be the best thing you could ever hope for, you know? They're all up in your face going, you want some more peanuts? I'm like, no, not if I can't sell them. I didn't even think about doing it till you told me I couldn't. I feel so dirty. Because I try to sell my peanuts on one flight. Just try to sell them to another passenger. I knew it was illegal because the stewardess told me before we took off, she goes, if I catch you selling those things, we're going to turn this baby around. But the woman next to me, she's just staring at my peanuts the whole flight. I like to keep them out on that little plastic tray. You know, I like to look at them a little while before I enjoy. And she finally goes, you going to eat your peanuts? And I had to play it off all casual. I was like, I don't know, maybe. She finally goes, you gonna eat your peanuts? Can I have them? And then I had to look around to see where the stewardess was, because they're like ninjas. They'll show up out of nowhere. And I was like, look, I can't just give you my peanuts, but I would like to make a little pocket change. As soon as I said that, the stewardess popped out of the luggage compartment. She starts singing to me, bad boy, what you gonna do? That's my favorite show, Cops. I love Cops. Every time Cops shows up in Nashville, I get to see my whole family on TV. Every time they show up at that trailer park, I'm like, I got a feeling we gonna see Uncle Bob tonight. He's always running around in the background. Woo! Woo! TV, woo! You can learn from Cops. Did you know you had to have your shirt off to commit a felony in this country? Remember that now. Next time you're out there carjacking, you gotta whip that baby off. That's a song though. Bad boys, what you gonna do? And then they start singing, nobody gonna give you no chicken. I think that's what they say. I've been watching it 10 years. I think that's what they say, nobody gonna give you no chicken. I don't get it. Why can't they have chicken? Chicken doesn't cause violence. Chicken is a tasty treat. For Christ's sake, give them some chicken. I love chicken. My favorite kind's KFC. Stands for killer chicken. It's so good. I eat it every day. I can't help it. I'm addicted to it. I think they put crack in the batter. I'm not kidding. I was there yesterday, had a small Coke chicken sandwich. Not 10 minutes later, I'm circling the parking lot looking for a 3-piece and a biscuit. I'm pulling up to the drive-thru screaming, extra cracky, please. Yeek. I am scared to death of flying, and I'll tell you why. My first flight ever, I was on this flight, and my stewardess on my flight was sweating. And first of all, when you're 30 to 40,000 feet up in the air, and your stewardess is sweating, there's probably a problem. So this is my stewardess, and this was on an airline which will remain Delta. Yeah. So this is my flight attendant on my first flight ever. Can I get you a Coke or a cocktail? Oh my God, what was that noise? That sounds like metal scraping metal, doesn't it? You smell gas. You want some more peanuts? Here's something fun for you to do. If you live out in rural America and you don't have anyone to freak out, it's to freak out the dry cleaner, all right? Next time you come into town, do this. Put the soda water on your face, and this is to freak out the dry cleaner. All right, here's another tip, all right? If you ever throwing soda water in your eye, don't put a lime in your soda water. That's just stupid. Can you imagine going blind like that? Everybody be going, Tony, how'd you go blind? Citrus. That stupid fruit needs a warning label on it. I'm not kidding. If you can't put it in your eye, somebody needs to tell you about it. All right, this is to freak out the dry cleaner. Put the soda water on your face, and for God's sake, close your eyes. This is to freak out the dry cleaner. How are you guys getting blood out of things? No, I mean like a whole lot of blood. I mean, I can get it off the wall and all, but can y'all like get it out of a mattress? I don't know if that was worth the pain. Oh. Can anything else go wrong? You guys are cheering me up. I've been a little depressed. I've seen this young lady. She's originally from Ireland. She's an illegal alien over here. She's not registered or anything. And I don't know what happened, but she broke up with me, so I reported her to immigration. I said, I'm sorry, sweetie, if we can't be together, you gotta leave my country. I don't make the rules. The girl I'm seeing now, she thinks I'm a mama's boy. She says, you're such a mama's boy. Everything your mama tells you to do, you just go run and do it. And I'm like, no, I don't. Do I, Mom? She's like, no, baby, you don't. Been traveling around a little bit. About a year ago now, I did the Irish Comedy Festival. It was in Dublin, Kilkenny, Galway. I don't know if y'all ever been to Ireland or not, but they are some of the nicest people ever. They really are. You do a show over there, and you have 5 best friends immediately. I did a show in Dublin. I walk into the pub. The first guy I meet goes, tell me something. I'm like, all right. He goes, if you woke up in the morning, and there are grass stains on your knees and a condom hanging out your butt, would you tell anyone? I'm like, probably not. He goes, would you like to go camping with me, laddie? friendly people. After that, I went to Italy. I was traveling through Italy with one of my best friends. She got ripped off early on in the trip. I'll tell you what happened. This woman walked up to my friend in Italy and actually threw my friend a baby. And when my friend caught the woman's baby, her other kids ran up and took what was in my friend's pockets. So let that be a travel tip for you, you know. If you're over in Italy and someone throws you a baby, swat it to the ground. Swat it to the ground and be like, I don't think so.